Can vegan apple bread be as soft, buttery, and flavorful as traditional apple bread? It can. And today on Kat's Vegan Kitchen, I'm going to show you how to make a delicious dairy-free apple bread that's a perfect breakfast or a decadent holiday dessert, and it only uses one bowl. It couldn't be simpler. Let's get started. This recipe comes together super quickly, so preheat your oven to 350 degrees and grease an 8x4-inch baking pan. To your mixing bowl, add 1.5 cups of all-purpose flour, 1 teaspoon of ground cinnamon, 1/2 teaspoon of baking soda, 1/4 teaspoon of salt, 1/4 teaspoon of baking powder, 1/4 teaspoon of nutmeg, 1 cup of sugar. Now that our dry ingredients are mixed up, we're gonna mix up our wet ingredients. To replace the egg in this recipe, I'm gonna use my favorite egg replacer, Bob's Red Mill. I think it's the most reliable. But if you don't have this, I'll put a link in the description below to other ways you can replace eggs in baking that are also reliable. For this one, we're gonna use 1 tablespoon of Bob's Red Mill egg replacer and 2 tablespoons of water. Whisk that together and set it aside. Peel and grate 1 medium-sized apple. What makes this the perfect fall recipe is that the apples are in season and they're extra delicious. I use a medium apple and end up with about a cup of shredded apple. Add in 1/4 cup of a neutral cooking oil and your egg replacer. Then mix it together with a strong metal spoon. My batter looks a little dry, so I'm gonna add a touch more oil. You could also add in a little bit of a neutral plant-based milk, not sweetened or not flavored. The moisture is gonna depend on how wet or moist your apple is. I've made this 100 times and that looks perfect to me. Our final ingredient is a 1/2 cup of raw, roughly chopped walnuts or pecans. This bread can be a little bit sticky, so I'm gonna lightly flour my already greased cake pan. Make sure your batter is equally spread, and we're gonna bake our delicious cake for about 55 minutes. I wish you could smell my kitchen right now. It smells like the most amazing, cozy fall retreat. Let your apple bread cool for a good 40 to 50 minutes, preferably on a wire rack, until it's nice and cool to the touch, and then slice it up and serve it up. This recipe is the perfect sweet treat for breakfast. It's also a decadent dairy-free dessert for all your holiday festivities. If you're looking for more delicious vegan baked goods that actually taste good, check out my playlist, which I'll link in the description below. And I'll see you next time on Kat's Vegan Kitchen.